schedule and recovery.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Detroit with the ball. On the wing, Thompson. They grab their own miss. And good that time. Wiseman's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Detroit.
You just can't teach size and length. And Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Now Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Donovan Mitchell looks to pull the trigger whenever he can. I just love his confidence.
Stewart kicks to Ivy. Over Mitchell. The Cavaliers pull it in. This time they met in Cleveland.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of him. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
It's good.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce and just able to get by the defense.
To stop the run, Cunningham's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Pistons foul. Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Strus.
That free throw good from Strus.
2 shots.
And so Strus nails both of them. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Over Cunningham. And it's Strus missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Garland the pass to Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Thompson. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. On the wing, Mitchell. Ivy defending. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Nice shot by Thompson.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Portland. Mitchell passes to Strus. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. You know, Craig, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Fontecchio after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And the dunk by Bamba.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Merrill. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Fournier dishes to Bamba. Here's Fontecchio. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Basketball.
Fontecchio covered by Morris.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
And his first shot of the game, no good. And the pass to Okoro. And here is Mobley. To the right side. Clock at 4. LeVert. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. Hits the three-point bomb.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LeVert the pass to Mobley.
Detroit. Foul. Sasser. First personal foul. Team second.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Merrill. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
And here's LeVert. 1 second left. And we lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Cavaliers, 18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Here's Garland. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6 points.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
Count that bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Allen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Mobley. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the shot is good.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Mitchell against Stewart, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
On defense, the Pistons. Here's Garland. Last time out, he had 13 points. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Cunningham. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
To the wing right side. Back to Allen. And he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Strus on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Strus has got 5.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jarrett Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Morris is checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Max Strus. Will it go? And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 minutes remaining.
Morris, left side.
2 minutes.
They get it back. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the game. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Okoro, he's checked in for Mitchell. Sasser gets the bucket.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Fournier with the ball. Garland picks him up. Bamba passes to Grimes. A 3-pointer is right on target. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Garland dishes to Okoro. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pistons trail by 14. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Morris. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Allen with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A nice shot by LeVert.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And superb at positioning himself on the offensive glass. Bamba's length is a big reason he gets these putback jams.
36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. Kept alive. Passes to Merrill. A second chance effort. And the wide open shot for Morris. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Bam! Your Pistons dance team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, give us your take.
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked. Not tonight.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. We need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that time.
And that's going to do it for us here. Second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, and there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. Then it's Mitchell, then it's Max Strus, and it's Merrill in at point guard. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Cunningham outside. And that's good off the glass that time. Cunningham's got 8 points. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Merrill passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Merrill. The shot that time, not on target. Cunningham with some nice D. The 11-footer. Here's Stewart. And the layup's good off the glass. Stewart's got his first bucket in this one.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
And Mobley throws it down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pistons trail by 20. From the wing. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Bamba. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Wiseman's checked in for Detroit. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley dishes to Garland. Rebound by the Pistons.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Misses off the right iron.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Kicks it to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Strus. Over Thompson. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Back to Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mobley, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got 10 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Cavaliers leading by 20. For 3, Mitchell, and another 3 for Cleveland.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Thompson. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, DA. Good stuff. Timeout called the Pistons.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Morris is checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Garland following the bucket by the Pistons. Comes up empty down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Grimes.
2 minutes.
LeVert defending. Count it. Wiseman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Sasser.
Come get it, come get it.
1:29 left to play in the third. Great positioning on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Cleveland leading by 17. Garland the pass to Morris. To the inside. Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Mobley's got 12. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Sasser gets the bucket.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
And stolen by Fournier. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Remains Detroit ball. And for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen, Sam Merrill.
Wiseman the pass to Grimes.
Get through, get through, get through.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow. Bank shot, no good. Cleveland leading by 17. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Okoro. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shoots over Fournier. Sasser with the rebound. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Detroit basketball. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Mohamed Bamba.
With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Trailing by 17. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bamba. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now, here's Mitchell. No good with the triple. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Ivy. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Ivy. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie Bar to do it.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Garland, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle and told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. You start celebrating in your head, and there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. That one falls. And that's now 6 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Inside, they need this one. And Bamba pulls it down. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Ivy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. That one good for 2. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Mobley outside. Garland with it. The pass to Strus. Mobley inside. Stewart on him. 4 on the clock. Poked away.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Strus. There's the dish to Allen. Here's Mobley. They shoot again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Detroit.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Bamba. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell outside. Dishes to Garland.
2 minutes.
Lets it go with the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now the Pistons with it. They're on an 18-3 run. Here's Thompson. Here's Stewart. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Strus against Thompson. Strus passes to Mobley. Takes the turnaround J. They get the rebound. And slammed off by Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Got that one up quick. Cunningham's got 13 points in just this quarter.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
The 11-footer. The rebound by Ivy. The Pistons trailing. Stewart finds Cunningham to tie it up. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities. and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Wiseman dishes to Cunningham. Shoots over Garland. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And an intentional foul right there.
Hyman, third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points. Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good!
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
First personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Cavaliers. Garland.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, they need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.
And he's been out there doing his thing, just dominating on the glass. There aren't many players who put more into their rebounding than he does. And we saw that again tonight. Nobody could match his effort on the boards.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 16 feet away. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Huge bucket from Stewart, rising to the occasion.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You don't want one.
On the wing, Thompson shoots over Strus. They get it again. Tries yet again. Money!
Rise to the occasion, young man. Jaden Ivey hits a big-time shot.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Penalty situation.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. Off the inbound, no good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.